having a little bit of technical difficulty this morning as I can't find my stand, but I think we're going to work. Hopefully you're not disturbed here. I'm trying to figure out a way to prop you up, or prop the phone up, I should say. It's kind of a weird angle here. There we go. Okay, so good morning, happy Sunday. I'm so thankful that we get to be in the Word on the Lord's Day, of course. And I missing my church home this morning, but I'll look forward to seeing them soon, very soon, as we'll be home tomorrow. So before we begin today, we'll ask the Lord to open thou mine eyes that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. And we'll begin in the book of Exodus today. Exodus chapter 1. And we completed Genesis yesterday. If you didn't get to complete it yet, be sure to go back and finish. Exodus chapter 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt. Every man and his household came with Jacob: Reuben, Simon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan and Naphtali, Gad and Asher. And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already. Good morning, Andrea. And Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that generation. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly, and multiplied and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them. That's a lot of people, that the land was filled with them. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Good morning, Molly. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage in mortar and in brick and all manner of service in the field. All their service they made them serve was with rigor. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, When ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives, and said unto them, Why have you done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, Because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively and are delivered ere the midwives come in unto them. Therefore God dealt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and waxed very mighty. And it came to pass, because the midwives feared God, that he made them houses. And Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, Every son that is born ye shall cast into the river, and every daughter ye shall save alive. You know what we're getting close to? Another great leader will be born here soon. We don't get to read about him yet, but very soon. So you might be on your way to church. You might be almost there, getting ready, one of the above. We are also going to be reading Proverbs chapter 9 this morning. Wisdom hath builded her house. She hath shown out her 7 pillars. She hath killed her beasts. She hath mingled her wine. She hath also furnished her table. She hath set her forth her maiden, she crieth upon the highest places of the city. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanteth understanding, she saith unto him, Come eat of my bread, and drink of the wine which I have mingled. Forsake the foolish, and live and go in the way of understanding. Getting ready. I still have to do that. I have my stuff here, right here to do. I'm almost ready. He that reproveth a scorner getteth himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot. Verse 8, Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. For by me the days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself, but if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. A foolish woman is clamorous, she is simple and knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city, to call passengers who ride on their ways. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, Stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. Wow. We are continuing on in Psalm 40. Was anybody else as happy as me for the extra hour of sleep? I felt like I really needed the extra hour of sleep. Fall back, and I was like, yes, an hour of sleep, one more, I love it. But anyways, so Psalm 40. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. He brought me up also out of horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my goings. And he hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our God. Many shall see it and fear, and shall trust in the Lord. Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud. Thank you. Latte delivery from Pastor. Yay. Respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Many, O Lord my God, are thy wonderful works which thou hast done, and thy thoughts which are to usward. They cannot be reckoned up in order unto thee. If I would declare and speak of them, and they are more than can be numbered. Verse 6. Sacrifice and offering thou didst not desire. Ears, not mine eyes, mine ears hast thou opened. Burnt offering and sin offering hast thou not required. Then said I, Lo, I come. In the volume of the book it is written of me. I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart. I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. Lo, I have not refrained my lips. O Lord, thou knowest. I have not hid thy righteousness within my heart. I have declared thy faithfulness and thy salvation. I have not concealed thy loving kindness and thy truth from the great congregation. Withhold not thy tender mercies from me, O Lord. Let thy loving kindness and thy truth continually preserve me. For innumerable evils have compassed me about. Mine iniquities have taken hold upon me, so that I am not able to look up. They are more than the hairs of mine head, therefore my heart faileth me. Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste to help me. Let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward and put to shame that wish me evil. I love how, yes, exactly, Andrea, much needed. I really needed a latte today, for sure. I needed a latte. Sorry, guys, you have to put up with that. But, I love that in the psalm that David always helps us when we need to know about, well, lots of things, but specifically like when we're praying over a situation that someone's being hateful or hurtful, and in a way of like, how do I pray about that? Because the Bible says in everything that are to pray without ceasing, and to pray for your enemies. And sometimes you're like, how do I even do that? And I feel like the Psalms is part of the answer. And and here even we see this. He says he's asking the Lord to deliver him. He's asking the Lord to help him. And then he goes on in verse 14 and he says, let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward, keep them away, and put them to shame that wish me evil. Let them be desolate for a reward of their shame that say unto me, aha, aha. And let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let us, and then he goes right back into praising the Lord. And he said, let such as love thy salvation say continually, the Lord be magnified. But I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinketh upon me. Thou art my help and my deliverer. Make no tearing, oh my God. Praise the Lord. I love that. Andrea, you got to read Psalm 27. That would be, oh, I love that. Thank you, Andrea, for sharing that. So now that we have completed, I'm going to go ahead and read over just a little bit of Exodus. Exodus literally means to go out, and this book records God's people leaving Egypt to the world. And there arose a new king in Egypt that knew not Joseph. So Joseph had been gone a while. Why was this new king set against the Israelites? Because there were so much more. He was really concerned about the war situation, if they would turn on him. And how did the Egyptians make the Israelites serve? Demanding, rigor, exhaustive, severity, harshness, rigidity. What did Pharaoh want done to the Israelites? He wanted to kill all the babies, but then it was the man babies, excuse me. And who feared God? The midwives. They didn't listen. They did what God wanted to do. And what we see here is that if we do right, no matter what, God will take care of the rest. And it may not be always the same way, but he will always take care of us. So it's November 2nd, and I told you I am doing a little thing where I thank God every day using the alphabet. And so I'm thankful to God today, and the letter is B, for Brooklyn, my daughter-in-law. She is a blessing to me. She is married to my oldest son, Jacob, and I'm so thankful that God blessed her. God blessed us with her. She is everything that we needed as a part of our family and what my son needed in our life. And she is kind and beautiful and just a wonderful housewife and hard worker as well. She does a lot of things and she loves Jesus. And so I'm so thankful for her. I also have a niece named Bethany, my very first niece, and she is pregnant, and we have been praying for her to get pregnant and the baby to be able to stay and be healthy. So I'm so thankful that she is almost in her last trimester. That is a praise to the Lord. Andrea, that's mine too. I have that one too. I love that. So Bellamy is also my niece, and she is from my sister Catherine, and she is beautiful in every way. And as a young teenager, I'm thankful for her. And then I have a nephew named Benjamin, and I'm so thankful for him. He is just a hoot in every way, and he is so adventurous. Benjamin has had stomach problems almost his whole life, but he battles it in an awesome way, in a sense of like he just loves life and he does it no matter how he feels. And I know it's been really hard, but we love Benjamin and the Bible and books and butterflies and bees. There's so much, right? But the Bible is so you think about it all day today as you're thinking about the Lord and being thankful to him. There'll be so many that come to you. And I am so thankful for God's goodness towards us, and it helps us to be thankful. So if you think about it, just keep B in your mind. Also, for those of you that have been praying, and I hate to add on this note, but I'm thankful for you that have been praying for Pastor Kevin's, my husband's mom, is and been in the hospital with heart. She had a heart attack. They couldn't fix it. It's a deeper problem. And on Monday, she'll have heart surgery. And so he has been speaking with her every day. And but her name is Janice. And if you think about it, pray with us. I will bring it up again. But thank you for praying for her. The surgery will happen Monday. And have a wonderful Lord's Day. And I look forward to seeing you soon as we will continue to grow.